Okay. I'm back, and apparently Edward's still playing. He just didn't have the energy to keep chatting in stream, so get to see him walking around a little bit. He's still working on AE2 stuff, so that'll be cool to see that up and running eventually. And yes, Owen, you are allowed to be hyped about any kind of movie, even if you are not interested in whatever it's based on. Festival bread. Interesting. We have powdered donuts, we have regular donuts. I don't know where we're gonna find cinnamon. We have jelly donuts, but we don't have a good supply of grapes. Let me write that down. And it'll probably be best to find Pam's Harvest Craft grapes because we can use the planter and harvester to get those. Yeah, is there a way to look up? No, I don't want blackberries, I want grapes. What garden these come up in? I don't want to use the market to constantly. Oh, you're right, I could buy the seed. Is the market available in 112? I guess so. Do we have an emerald? Nope. Thank you for the follow, Panda4280! I appreciate it. Alright, so we don't have an emerald, and the one village that was near us, all the villagers are dead. So we would need to look for a village if we want emeralds. Be the easiest route. Or I could just figure out what garden. We have the soggy garden here, and we have another type of garden. What garden can drop grapes? Now, I do not know if the Harvestcraft wiki has been updated for the 112 version. We have laser mining. Well, we don't currently have laser mining. We have a quantum quarry in Popa. You know what we need? You know what we really need? We need an elevator to go from here to there so that we're not having to come out and fly up and go around. Yeah. Okay, so let's look for some gardens, and on the way we're looking for gardens. Waystones. Yeah, emeralds. Well, he's gonna have all the things for bees, so I'm really just expecting everything to be provided via bees. Let's see if we can see. Here's a garden next to a... How did I get the garden and not the items? All I did was left clicked. Usually that gives you the items, right? Like that. I must have maybe shift left click does it? Yeah, shift left click. Ooh, well, so Windy Garden's probably not it because I got wheat and artichokes. Yep, I have a biome filter on the quarry right now, and it is deep ocean, so we don't get a whole bunch of stone and dirt and everything. So it just goes down to starts at like level 40 or something. That barley. And those are more windy. I should have slept. It'd be nighttime. Lots of mobs, I can say that. There's another windy one. What takes a filter? You need... Be more specific, please. Are we seeing anything other than windy gardens? I'm not seeing anything but windy. The quantum quarry. You can add a filter, I suppose. I think so. I think the filter for the quantum quarry will only quarry out what you don't want, what you do want, something like that. Ow. I want you. I doubt grapes are in the frost garden, but I want to get away from all these mobs and open it. Tropical garden for grapes, you think? Oh, that's gonna stink if that's the case. Yeah, that didn't give me anything I wanted. Okay, do I have any space in here to put these things? Recursive networking! So I actually have to find a jungle for grapes? It might be easier than... Well, I can't auto-harvest the rustic grapes, though. There's nothing to auto... Well, that might not be true. I might be able to use a fake player to click the grapevine. But it's still better to have a crop, don't you think? I was like, could you sleep? But the thing is I've got a mat. I just don't have any place where there's no mobs that I can actually do the sleeping. Well, the fairies. Hello, little fairies. Oh, thank you, Edward. Okay. Still not seeing anything other than windy or frost, and we reached a an ocean that I don't want to cross. So we'll go this way a bit. Do I have a nature's compass on me? I don't. That might be our next option. I mean, I'm pretty sure I know where a jungle's at. What am I thinking? Guys, I've been to a jungle. That's why I have a parrot. Here's another meteor. I don't think he needs any more of the presses, though. Okay. What crops are down in a swampy area? I don't see any. Ooh, what are you? Vanilla. I'd have to stand here and wait for you to grow. Is vanilla useful at all for... Ooh, ice cream. We could do those banana splits. We've got yogurt, ice cream, raspberry trifle, poached pears, candied walnuts, butter cookies, and brownies. We'll just set a waypoint here. Vanilla tree. Woohoo. My first waypoint since getting a new computer. Let's head back home if I can find my way back. And because I traveled through the Nether, if you remember that fiasco at the very beginning, traveled through the Nether to get stuff for Rustic, to get plants that we needed in the village for Rustic. Found a parrot, and then got stuck in the Nether portal on the way home, and it crashed the game, and I couldn't reconnect, and I don't know what Edward had to do to get me back in the game. Bunnies! But, yeah, that was unpleasant. So... we grabbed Edward some bees while I was there. I remember that. Yep, and I refused to feed the parrot cookies. You are absolutely correct. So, I know we went through the Nether. Oh, this is a different one. What are you? Shaded. I gave us tea, radishes, cotton. Maybe she hasn't changed the what drops in the gardens, but let's unload that stuff. And mob drops go up here. Oh, he already took the missing. It's just a You seen berry bushes from Pam's? Apparently you can use these for facades. Isn't that interesting? Alright, as he keeps converting things. Okay, what we should do, probably concern ourselves with what the next thing is. I really need grapes. But what are the other donuts? Donut. So we need grapes. We need to find grapes. Frosted donuts. We need red, green, and yellow dye. Red and yellow dye is pretty... Actually, oh look, these aren't changing, so we can't use Britannia petals, I bet. And sugar. So we're gonna need a cactus farm. We've got a beet farm already because we've got red dye for the bioreactor. Yellow dye. Sunflowers. Okay. We're set. That's no problem. We can do those things. No problem. There goes Edward. He must be done for the night. I'm looking at my list. We pretty much have kitchen set up. Now, we don't need to make bucket loads of food, guys, so I'm not even sure I'm going to do an automated farm for these things. It might just be that I create a little garden. And what I could do, I suppose... I really don't like how this is one boring wall. Let me show you. Just one boring wall of roof. It's just blah. I could have it come out a bit, and we could put a little sky garden up here with the things we need for donuts. And other things too. You know, just a couple of crops. Nothing major. But yeah, we could do that. We could totally do something with apples too. I've got these apple trees that just need to harvest apples from. I'm not sure if a Fate player can do that as well. I mean, if you chop them all down, you'll get a bucket load of apples too, so we could do that. What do we have that uses apples? That would be something apple. The uses. Stuffed duck. Goodness. I don't want something that fancy. I want something I can pronounce. There's mince pie. Fruit crumble. We need butter, which we can use the milk cow. Cinnamon, which we still need to find for the cinnamon sugar donuts. Anything else we can have? Cream festival bread. We can already make festival bread. Okay. Candied apples. Baked ham. Apple pie. We're already making dough. We're already gonna have sugar. That's a pretty good count too. So we could do apple pie. Man, the only real difference between apple pie and apple fritters is the use of cooking oil. And look at that saturation, it like doubles it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.5. Just by frying it. Yeah, okay, good to know. Good to know. But we have a lot of apples, as you can see. And that is from just one harvest of those trees. So that is something we could definitely take care of. Let's put those in here somewhere. And then what do we have? Yep, we could already make apple fritters. We made 6 of them. Awesome. We've got some amazing food now, guys. Amazing food. And I didn't even have to do a whole lot. So, what do you guys think? Should I do a garden up here? 1, 2, 3. So if I put it here, I have to keep in mind that I'm going to need to put dirt down. We'll swap some of these out. Let's do these 2 as well. And we could put dirt there and go out a ways. I like where that lines up. I think I would want to take down one more layer here. And if that is where that is, we might need to move these backward. Because it's gonna rain on it, obviously, and I don't want rain. I want rain to hit the soil. Let's see here. To do that though, what I could do is this on top of the other wall, or does this break right through? Ooh. We could put dirt here, knock this one out because we don't need it. dirt, which... There's these... Storage box. Did you hook it up somewhere? I'm asking Edward, since he's not on the game, where he moved this box. Is it this one? It might be. I'm missing some light. Yep, it's that one. So, okay. That makes me a little happier. Let's go back up here. If we did dirt, we're gonna want to go 4? Do you want that far? I mean, it's really not that far. We're gonna need to make we're gonna need to make snad. Because I think you don't need water when you grow sugarcane on snad. Am I incorrect in that? It's okay if I am, but am I? Is that the way that works? I know it grows faster or whatever. And we need to cover that. Yeah, that's not bad. I have a couple more of those. I have these slabs in there. Get to there. Okay. Need more torches. Which I'm going to probably make these candles. I need to make beeswax yet, but these candles look so cool. Make tallow by smelting rotten flesh, or beeswax by smelting honeycomb. We have a bunch of honeycomb. I mean, I'm sure we have a decent number of rotten flesh too. But these bees from Rustic produce so much. I've got like 500 in there, and all of these are full. So let's grab a stack. And get it smelting. And then we also need iron and string. Iron and string. How much string do we have? Currently have 13. We have more down with Flax Farm, so we'll do 6. Okay, these candles. There's 24 of them. They're so neat. Let's see, do they hook to the walls? Ooh, yes, they do. Oh, yay. Okay, so get rid of you ugly guys and start figuring out where to put actual adorable torches. Alright, is that all of them in this level? Do an F7 or F4? F4, okay. So if we had 2 here, do we want that one there? Or do we want it one lower? One lower. And then we could put one there. I want to put one here because it's in front of the... Well, it looks like you can still access the terminal with it there. And if I do that, do I want this one here? Alright. In the kitchen, I put one up higher. And don't have that spot over here. Alright. Then we have a problem with something in the middle here. That should work. I think that's all the light we need in here. And they're pretty candles! I just don't like that they're not all like on the same level or, you know, that sort of thing. But we can survive with that. No, we want regular candle over here. So we'll put some fencing around this. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rows for crops. Yeah, that works for me. We'll manicure this spot up a bit so that it looks nicer. Alright. Okay. That is a lot of randomness in here. Goodness. Well then don't play, Sapopa. Don't make yourself play. You sabotage yourself with the second tech builds and oh, you haven't finished the decorative stuff and you're just moving on to tech to tech to tech. Yep. It's not as long for me anymore. It used to be extremely long. So, I remember when we played AoE, it would take almost 5 minutes for the game to load for me. So, I do understand. I really do. I am pretty much out of what I wanted to do today, though. Other than doing this garden, which, again, we need the crops before I get too far into that. And we need to get some more slate. I don't have a whole lot of slate, and that is something that you get underground. It's something you mine up. So, that's gonna be a challenge. Okay. See, because what I might do is do the slate, replace these with slate around it. I could even do a little pointed roof like that. It wouldn't need to stick out very far. This to like here would be where it would start, and it would just there. See, I'm wondering. As I did slabs for, but the rest of these I just did this, which means these actually need to be the wood slabs. too far down for this to detect a curve. There it did. Oops. You have to be really precise with stairs. Not nearly as much as you used to. Do you guys remember how pain in the butt stairs used to be? They used to be really frustrating. Do I want that? Oh, first, I either need to make this go out one or bring it in one. I'm not liking how far out this just, I don't know. I did that there. Oh, see, that needs to... No, see, no. Rejected. Okay, I'll figure it out. I'm sure I will figure it out. In the meantime, we will go on with other things. Okay. And is all of that because you're doing other things and watching my stream all at the same time too? Cross. Maybe you've just had a Chrome open for far too long and now you need to close it for a bit. Like, you've got a lot of things running in it. Because Chrome always has a bunch of things running. Rebooting may help, you are right. Some people aren't as fortunate as you. Alright, that works. That actually works decently well. Again, we're going to have a fence. It'll probably do treated wood or maybe the this stuff. I'll do this railing. I understand that. Let's see. I would like to test SNAD. Alright, so we have some sugarcane here. I know that it grows on SNAD faster than regular sand, because it's doing the whole myth thing. What I don't know is if it still needs water. It still needs water. Okay, so we need to keep that in mind. That's okay. What are we gonna put on the bottom? What have I done on the bottom, the other spots? Nothing really. I should cover that. But I haven't. Okay. Does snad fall like sand? It does. Okay. Good to know. Haven't had our tree farm running in a while. I need more niter to make the phyto grow. Alright, so we have 7 of these for the moment. What I'm gonna do is figure out where I want the sugar cane, which it might work best if we do the sugar cane right down the middle. So we have water. We do water in these 2 spots. Now that we'll have a decent sugarcane farm. Oof. Alright. I need more of these. Do I have a crafting bench up here? It doesn't look like it. Alright. You have expensive taste, Edward. Well, I guess that's not true. I need 2 more, don't I? In any case, this is where we're going to put our snad. Not there. Here. And the dirt there. So go grab some water. And you gotta spell it right, babe. Alright, so there's our sugar. Yay. We'll make a couple more slabs to finish off the bottom of that, or I'm gonna forget, and like for 15 streams you guys are gonna be like, you need to put the slabs on the bottom of that yet, Winry. There we go. And I know I need to do the fence to cage that in. So we needed sugar, and I could put wheat up here because even though we're using it down below, let's grab some seeds. Need that for the donuts. There we go. Eventually we'll have grapes. I'm going to need a sunflower. We need beets. Oh, I have to go downstairs for beets. Oh, we have beets here, don't we? No, we don't. But for beets, we need the red dye so that we can do sprinkled donuts. We'll grab a couple of these. I don't think we need any of the rest of those. I mean, we've got pumpkin seeds going, just tons of pumpkin seeds. So that I'm not concerned about. This is still going down though. So pretty soon we're not going to be able to keep up on biofuel. I need to make another reactor. Alright, up we go. We'll put beets here. So we need cactus. I'm considering putting... you can't put anything in those four. I could put sunflowers or a sunflower here, or even just two for the yellow dye that we need. We need cactus. I think that's the only way to get green dye. E-produce. Dye mixer. Produce dye more efficiently than normal crafting. Give it red, green, and blue dye and fill the color buffers. When given a laser lens, it will focus that color and produce the specified dye. Huh? Not sure I understand. That looks really cheap to make. Except for that I don't have cactus with me right now. I'll have to... That didn't make sense to me. Given a laser lens. Yeah, I don't know what that means. Okay, in any case, I don't think there's anything. We need cinnamon, I think that's a tree. Yes, it's a cinnamon. You need it's the bark of the tree though. That would be interesting to have a cinnamon tree growing up here in the corner or something. And that's for the cinnamon and sugar donut. What other donuts do we have planned? That's it. Cinnamon and sugar. We need cinnamon. This is the ones we need dye for. We already have the sugar. Grapes. Chocolate. We need chocolate. Butter and the milk we can get from that cow, but the chocolate we need cocoa beans here. I think we have cocoa. We have one. Do we happen to have a jungle log? I don't. We have. Oh, good. Yay! Okay, so what I could do is put a jungle sapling somewhere, or do we want to just put the... I know what I want to do. I want to put a log, a jungle log, here and have the cocoa bean grow in these two spots. We'll put sunflowers here and here for the yellow dye. And then we need... What do we need to grow yet? Grapes. And we can put a cinnamon tree We do grapes here and a cinnamon tree right here so that we could harvest the bark. Again, this is just like little garden farming. We don't need a giant farm. So, yeah. Let's place you down and just let you grow naturally. And when you do, we'll chop you down and collect your logs to put there and there. And the rest of it will have regular fencing. Yeah. Boy, you're really dark. There we go. Actually, this would be a nice spot for a couple of candles. Yeah. I'm happy with our little garden. Our pink kitchen. I love it. It's gone through all of those. So yep, we have a bunch of cooking oil and a bunch of grain bait that we can put down in traps, which I have to make the traps yet. But we could do that just to collect some extra food for whatever it is that we're going to do beyond donuts. So yeah. Alright folks, that's going to be it for me today. I hope you enjoyed watching me set up my kitchen and get our garden all prepared for feeding us. Edward and I will be back playing this pack on Friday, but if you enjoy magic mods, I have a treat for you on Wednesday. Come back Wednesday evening. I'm going to be doing the Convocation of the Damned for Blood Magic to create the Demon Village. So that we can get some tier 6 blood altar going. So see you on Wednesday. Take care folks. Have a wonderful evening. Good night.